Hey YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Zill and Chill. Today we're going to be looking at the cheapest and subsequently the smallest house available in Miami, Florida. Why in Miami, Florida? I don't know. So one of the first things I wanted to take a look at was the market. So I only look at single family homes, and the reason I do that is because I've never lived in an apartment, townhome, or condo, so all I know are single family homes. Median sales rate has been $600,000 this year. 205 homes have sold, with about 48 days median on the market. So let's take a look at this thing. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read this description in my best possible new movie trailer voice. Excellent investment opportunity in Miami, presenting this single-family home that holds tremendous potential for property investors looking to capitalize on the dynamic Miami market. Zoning for a duplex, this property is perfect for those interested in property flipping. Recently remodeled bathroom and newer appliances, Florida room could be used as a third bedroom. Enjoy seamless access to I-95, SR-112, the airport, and downtown. Seize the moment to transform this single-family home into a coveted primary residence for a highly profitable venture. Your chance to make the most of this opportunity awaits. Alright, well, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's take a look at this dump. Built in 1938, it is all of 2 beds, 1 bath, 616 square feet. The pictures are kind of meh, okay, but the 3D tour is what we're actually going to look at this time, which is a little unusual for this channel, but it gives us a lot more detail. I like the tile right on the patio. It's tiny, it's old. Yeah, let's get inside. To the foyer, and I guess where the camera tripod is sitting right there is the foyer. And now we're in the living room. I'm going to change this to a different camera angle. This one right here, a little bit deeper into the living room. One of the first things I noticed was this very fancy electrical work right here on the ceiling, going from the ceiling fan all the way across down here to, I'm guessing, a plug for the outlet right there. I don't know what Miami building codes are, but I don't think that would fly pretty much anywhere. Another thing I noticed was very interesting. You can kind of see it along the bottom trim of this wall. Very uneven in places. I don't know if there's previous flood damage on this property, but I wouldn't be surprised. Speaking of flood damage, let's talk about some mold, shall we? That's lovely. That is black. That is a black mold right there. And these very lovely aluminum single pane windows in a house with no air conditioning in Miami, Florida. Let's hop over to the living room. Yep, we just bypassed that. See, there's that wiring I was telling you about. What the heck? That ain't the only one in this house. That's even funnier. So, yeah, we're looking at kitchen. Let's go to the hallway. Let's go to this first bedroom. Tiny. The drywall in this entire house is not in great shape, at least as far as the texture goes. It's missing a lot of outlet switches, light switches, which could be from a recent repaint. Not entirely too sure. I'm also not sure what the heck happened to the texture in the ceiling right there, what they had built out. You got texture issues right there. And the zoom could not be any slower on this. That absolutely looks disgusting. You ever seen the movie Hoarders when they open up someone's refrigerator that hasn't been on in 6 years? That's what this is reminding me of. And yeah, disgusting. Back out to the hallway, into the primary bedroom. This is why I say I don't think the house has air conditioning. You don't often have a window unit in a house with AC. Not to mention I don't see any floor. Wow, that just dawned on me. I don't see any registers anywhere. Do houses in Miami not have any type of furnace? I mean, okay, I realize it doesn't get cold in Miami, but if any of you have ever been to Phoenix when it's 70 degrees outside and everyone's got parkas on, that's why I'm asking. Miami homes just don't have furnaces? Alright, okay, I've learned something new every day doing this. Before we step out in the hallway, let's take a look at that fantastic smoke detector right there. Yep, that's going to pass code. I'd love to see a VA loan try and get through on this place. For those of you who don't know, VA loans I mean, your house has to be up to code. Everything. Working smoke detectors. Everything's got to be within code. The last house I sold, I took down the banister between, it was only a little tri-level, really short staircase going upstairs, so I took down the railing between the staircase and the living room just to kind of open up the view. Who's going to fall off 5 steps, right? Well, I sold it to someone who had a VA loan, so I had to actually weld together a whole new railing for that area before I could sell it. So that's why I bring this up. Let's get to the bathroom. And no tub in this house whatsoever. You do have a shower pan. It does look decently remodeled. Recently remodeled, I should say. I mean, I'll give them, it doesn't look terrible. You've got some nice texture issues up there. I guess that's not a huge deal. It doesn't exactly look clean to me. Tile's ugly. But I think this is actually the nicest room of the entire property. Love the folds in the carpet too. That's good carpet. So that needs to get ripped out and replaced. Let's hop over into the kitchen, shall we? One of the first things I notice here is why is the cabinet so high? Why is there an outlet so high? It's because they decided to move the refrigerator into another room, apparently. I guess you don't need, I guess in Florida you don't need to have the refrigerator in the kitchen. So someone opted to put in another cabinet and countertop right there, rather than having the refrigerator in the kitchen. Either that, or maybe this area is too small for a single door refrigerator. I don't know, but very artistic choice, I'll put it that way. You do have a double bowl stainless steel sink, so, you know, that's nice. I don't know if there's got to be a garbage disposal in there. I'm hoping that's what that light switch is for. At least it's got a garbage disposal. If you do take a look at the floor, however, this floor's seen, oh my god. If you zoom in, it's really hard to move around. This floor has seen better days. So that entire floor needs to be ripped up. Drywall needs to be gutted. Yeah, this house is a disaster. Again, the windows are probably original to this 1936 property. Not quite sure what's going on with their drywall skills going on here. Then that's interesting too. You also have a broken window over there and a Daewoo refrigerator. I had no idea Daewoo even made refrigerators, so that's a new one on me. And lastly, let's check out the backyard of this place. Oh, not bad, right? Good sized backyard. Okay. Can someone who's familiar with Florida, I assume, tell me why the washer is out in the backyard? Is this common? Is this a Florida thing? I know parking on the grass is some weird Florida thing. That was new on me. Okay, so I guess you gotta go outside to do your laundry. That as a single person, the amount of times I get dressed from the laundry, I pull stuff out of the dryer to put on for the day. I don't think that's going to fly too well with me standing out there in my boxers trying to put on a pair of pants. Oh, screw it. It's Florida. Who would care, right? So that's the house. Cheapest house in Miami, Florida is $325,000. You go right here, your estimated payment $2,300 a month, and I gave that with a 10% down payment. So you'd have to walk into this dump with $32,500. All right, if you're someone just starting off, you're in your mid-20s and you're saving up as much as you can. Let's do 5%. You've got an average credit score. Let's see what this place goes for. Close to $2,500 a month for a house that needs to be gutted and remodeled. Cool. And the smallest house that also has to be gutted and remodeled. And they also show homeowners insurance here at $114 a month. As far as all the news stories I've seen coming out of Miami, I would highly doubt that. But without giving up my social security number to some insurance company, I can't get an accurate quote on this. So someone from Miami, please chime in as to what homeowners insurance typically costs out there. If you like this video, please comment, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. It would really help me, helps the algorithm, helps get this channel out there, and lets me know that this is actually something worth my time. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.